like the rushing of a mighty wind, like the rushing of a mighty wind.
Yeah, blessings. Once again, you know the routine, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. All of that helps. So you don't know. Without any further ado, let's get started. Well, yeah, we're going to talk about Charlie Kirk.
Okay,
Dex,
now.
go ahead. You going to talk about Charlie Kirk?
Yeah, we're talking about Charlie Jerk. Hold on. Let me say something about Charlie because I want
Charlie Jerk. They got that work. Charlie Jerk. They got that work. Charlie Jerk. Hey, they got that work.
So Charlie Kirk. What his problem was is, it's crazy because I said this and I'm gonna say it again. Basically, Charlie Kirk, I hate that it happened due to his free speech, but certain speech that he was saying was harmful to a whole different group of people. It's just so unfortunate that he died at the hands of his own people.
No, it's not. Niggas get shot every day, B.
I know. But I'm saying I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing with that. But I'm saying as far as his free speech,
white on white crime is out of control. Let's just admit that.
You don't agree to that. You said the last video.
Yes, I do. I said what? I got videos supporting it on my YouTube channel. White on white crime is out of control.
You know, Leonard. Charlie Kirk has a young son and a young daughter.
But
so the young dog. So the young dog. So did a bunch of other rappers.
Did you sing and dance like that when Young Dolph got killed?
Yeah.
You did?
Mm-hmm. Biggie had 2 kids when he died, didn't he?
Then you sing and dance like that whenever people get murdered?
Oh, man. Yeah, because see, when I was DJing in the club in Korea, and they said, man, Biggie got smoked. And I was like, okay. And I played a song in his honor. I played Hit 'Em Up. When I was DJing at the Engineer Club at Fort Leonard Wood, and they told me Tupac got shot, and I distinctly remember it was a Friday going into Saturday. I think it was September 13th, if I'm not familiar. And I was like, really? Word? Yeah, play something in his honor. So I was like, chugga, 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 chugga. Who shot you? And they tore the club up, and I was laughing my ass off.
So it's good to celebrate that.
I think it's pretty.
I love Gorillas in the Mix.
I think it's pretty low that you celebrate his murder.
Okay, that's cool. I can accept that. I wear a
I think it's pretty low to celebrate anyone's murder.
Okay, I mean that's cool, but I'm like this here. Hell, that's how it be. It is what it is. Yeah, and I think that's the problem. I think that's the problem is that's how it is. You know. Yeah. I don't see it. I ain't see anybody doggone nationwide, nationally in America giving a damn when my ex that passed away herself from grief a year later, when her
you didn't sing and dance about that one?
When her daughter got killed.
Wait, did you sing and dance about that? Did you sing and dance about it?
No, but she's the reason that I sing and dance about death. Mm-hmm. Does nobody give a damn about honest black people that get killed? So them other ones that's doing the stupid, in my opinion, I laugh at them. I laugh at the doggone them other ones. Now, I didn't laugh at the people that Dylan Roof killed in the church. No, I didn't do that. But certain people I laugh at because they bring that shit on themselves.
Yeah, you think Charlie Kirk brought that on himself, Leonard?
Yeah, he brought it on himself.
By doing what? How?
By doggone making a comparison about crime and always trying to bring black crime into crime in general, talking about, well, you have, what did he say? It's acceptable.
I'm sorry. Hang on, Leonard. Carl, you know who Charlie Kirk is?
Yeah, man. I'm locked in. What's going on?
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead, Leonard. I'm sorry, Carl. Go ahead, Leonard.
All right. Now, this is the guy that said empathy was a made-up word, and he said that it's an acceptable loss for some people to get killed by gun violence, so the rest of us will be able to doggone
keep our Second Amendment rights.
Thank you. Didn't he say that?
Yeah, he did verbatim.
Okay, so shit. Hey, charge it to the game. You shouldn't have been talking shit.
He also said empathy is a made-up new age term.
It's a new, empathy is a made-up left-wing, whatever made-up word.
His own words, the power of the tongue got him. That's what it was.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. See?
So you think if you're not going to be, so it's either empathy or celebration. Like
no,
if you're either empathetic.
If I run around talking about drilling people in the buttocks and I end up in prison and get ran up in by Fleece Johnson, I brought that on myself, didn't I?
Because you went to jail, yeah.
Exactly. And I was talking about and
Charlie Kirk, he literally said everything verbatim, and it all came back to hunt him. Everything he said.
It came back. His tongue wrote his book of life.
Yep. Everything, even the shit he said about black people, we the criminals, the worst criminals on planet Earth, and guess what? He got killed by a white man. That's crazy.
Exactly. And then in a state that only has 2% blacks.
Black people. Yeah. It's only like
2%.
Yeah.
Utah is one of the most whitest states of all the states in the United States of America. They got over 3.5 million residents and only 27,000. No, 37,000 are black.
Leonard, let me ask you a question. So what do you think would have happened if, according to the media, if it was a black guy that did that?
Oh, you already know. Didn't they doggone put out threats to HBCUs?
Yeah, but a black man didn't kill him.
I know, but they put out threats to HBCUs. Do you know how many classes my granddaughter missed because their school was on doggone lockdown due to threats? She goes to an HBCU.
But like
you did see that on the news, right?
Yeah, I seen that. But like,
what do you think?
I'm saying,
I'm like, how the hell y'all knew it was a white dude that did this from the get-go gate, and y'all gonna get mad at black folks and start doing threats on black colleges? That's how deep the blame game goes. We must blame black. We must blame black
so you
to make us feel better about ourselves.
You are admitting that there is systemic racism.
Say again?
So you're basically admitting that there is systemic racism.
I never said that there was not systematic racism. Y'all use another word for it. Any system that's designed for certain people to excel and hold another people back is systematic. I said it a number of times. That's the.
Hang on, I don't want to change the subject though. Leonard,
okay.
Dex, do you celebrate Charlie Kirk's murder like Leonard does?
I wouldn't say celebrate, but I don't wish death on nobody, to be honest. But you know, you kind of you acknowledged what Leonard said about him. I think, well, actually, maybe you brought it up. He said empathy is not something about empathy isn't real, if you were kind of using that to justify the fact that. So I don't think Leonard is wrong.
He did it to himself. I'm on mute.
Hold on. I don't.
But if you don't think he's wrong, why don't you celebrate as well?
Because that's just something that I personally believe in on an individual level. But I don't think that people that are celebrating are wrong, because you're honoring his own words verbatim. You're honoring by not showing empathy. You're honoring what he said.
So you think the only way to not show empathy is to celebrate?
That's what the opposite of empathy is.
Okay, so can you be like neutral about it? Can you be in the middle? Right? Because empathy means, you know what I mean, you feel what they're feeling, right? And celebration means you're celebrating what happened to them. Is there like a middle ground where you're you're not feeling what they're feeling and you're not celebrating? You're just like somewhere in the middle. Or is there no middle ground where it's either empathy or celebrate?
For me, it's not in the middle. I just.
There's no middle. Then where are you? Because you said you're not celebrating. You're not celebrating like Leonard is celebrating. So where are you? Where are you? You said there's only two.
I'm saying it's good.
There's no middle ground. So where are you?
I'm saying it's good that it happened. That's all.
You're saying so you are celebrating.
I'm not jumping up and down, and I'm not celebrating as far as like, oh, okay, he's dead. No, that's not what I'm doing. But I'm saying, okay, it's good that it happened. It needed to happen.
It's good that it happened.
Yeah.
And it's good that it happened because he said empathy isn't real.
According to his words verbatim, yeah, and not just that, it was multiple.
So because he said empathy isn't real, you think it's good that he got murdered?
I think it's good that he got murdered for a different reason. I don't think that's because he said empathy is not.
So what's your reason? Why do you think it's good that he got murdered?
Because he was.
That's Leonard's reason.
He was
right, and I thought you said you agreed with Leonard. Right. So what is your reason? Why do you think it's good that he got murdered?
Because he was an obvious racist.
What did he do that was racist?
The things he said.
Well, like what?
Come on, man. We got multiple videos of him saying racist shit, such as like the black father ain't in the home. Now he ain't in the home. So what's the difference? I
thought you were just saying. Weren't you saying earlier tonight that the black father wasn't in the home?
That's not what I said.
But wait. Isn't there a high rate of single mothers in the black community?
I said due to systemic racism. That's what I said.
But there is a high rate of single mothers, right?
Yeah, I would agree.
Okay, so if there is a high rate of single mothers, then that also means that the black father isn't in the home.
That's not just black people, though. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay, I get that it's not just black people, but it's true. Like black people, the black community in America, their single mother rate is way higher than anybody else's. So that is in the black community.
No, I wouldn't even say that.
So the black father. Okay.
I wouldn't even say
but
that.
It is true, though. So what he said was true.
No, he didn't.
Right?
It wasn't true. It wasn't true. That's the thing.
If 70% of black mothers are single parents, then that means 70% of black fathers are absent from the home.
American dream. Just because a father is not married to a woman does not have anything to do with a father not being in the home.
I didn't say nothing about, no, it doesn't say married, bro. It says they don't live with the child. The mother is a single mother. She lives by herself with the child.
Even if the father is not in the home, has nothing to do with the father not being in the child's life at all. That's not true.
Okay.
That's a base statistic that Charlie Kirk.
But regardless of that, what he said was true.
It's not.
I'm not saying. Okay, let's say what you're saying. What you're saying is the father is not in the home, but he is in the child's life. But what Charlie Kirk said was that the father is not in the home. So what he said was true, right?
It was not true.
But why is this? If it's not true that the father is not in the home, if the father is in the home, why are there so many black single mothers?
No.
Wait. I want you to understand my question.
I got your question.
If the father is in the home, why are there so many single black mothers?
Charlie Kirk is insinuating that 80% of black people had no father in the home. That's his insinuation on his verbatim quote. That is what he quoted verbatim. That when you
so he got the number wrong. What's the right number? 70%. What's the right number? 70%.
I think it's even less than that.
No, it's not less than that. It's about 70%.
Okay, well if it is, he said 80%. That's what he said verbatim. So what you're saying is his
so it's 7. So you think he deserves to get murdered because instead of saying there's 70% black absence in the home, there's a 80%. So because he was 10% off, he deserved to get murdered.
Correct.
Correct.
Yes, because that's dangerous. Words are very dangerous. We seen it with Dr. King. We seen it with Malcolm X. They all got assassinated for speech, and I don't feel any less bad or any bad at all because it was Charlie Kirk. I don't feel any empathy or sympathy in his words verbatim. I don't feel any words.
Let me ask Dick.
Honestly,
Leonard, you're right. Because did y'all go look at the Charlie Kirk debate that's on his website right now, where he debated the black guy in dreads? He said the same thing that you just said. Charlie Kirk said, "Why can't I say the N-word?" He said that out his mouth.
He figured he could say it without being under prosecution of being called a racist, because that is a doggone racially insensitive term. And he's upset because you got the brothers that doggone turned it into something else by a respelling of it, and he wanted to say it. See, Charlie Kirk is a white boy from a western suburb, cheap suburb of Chicago that his family could not compete with certain blacks in South suburbs that had more money than his parents did. And their children could get into better educational institutions and all of that. They were living better. See, he was under the impression because he's white, he had this certain privilege about his life, and he was upset. See, and that's all that it is. And I'm just sitting here like, that's the reason I call him Charlie Jerk, right? Charlie Jerk. So he became a grifter mouthpiece he looked up and got into a grifter mouthpiece situation. You know, just like Al Sharpton, just like, what's that chick name that used to wear the Trump hairstyle, Joy Reid, just like Candace Owens, that incidentally secured the bag because she pushed out 4 babies on that man so quick, his head was spinning. Didn't even give her kitty cat time to rest up. Just like Brandon Tatum, who can't articulate a statement because he doesn't have his
Leonard,
people. They're all grifters.
Leonard, you know about Nick Fuentes?
Yeah, Nick Fuentes is from the South suburbs in Cook County, Illinois.
He's
now you see the connection? The Cook County, Illinois, Chicago, Metro Chicagoland area. Chicago is the most racially divided city in the United States, bar none. We eat, breathe, and shit racism. And we like
I could imagine the news in Chicago, man. I could imagine the news reports in Chicago. Seeing black kids kill each other.
Why they not sending in the National Guard in Utah?
I don't know about the National Guard in Utah sending in, but I do know white on white crime is out of control. And I keep saying that, and that aggravates whites that know me. It's like, oh, so by so many blacks saying white on white crime, what did that actually do? That devalued your white privilege down to down to regular black folk standard living.
Yeah. Hey, Leonard.
They can't use black on black crime like how they used to now. You know.
Hey, Leonard.
Because white
let me
on
ask
white
Leonard a
crime is
question.
out of control.
Yeah.
Leonard, I got to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe that you are a racist?
Yes.
Right. Thank you. I agree. Dex.
I'm a racist. I tell people I'm a racist.
Dex, let me ask you a question, Dex. It's a different question.
Okay.
Dex, do you believe that you are a racist? I'm sorry, it's the same question.
I believe that I am a racist.
Okay. So y'all admit that y'all are racist.
Oh, I'm racist as hell. Hell yeah, I'm racist.
I would say But I don't believe certain aspects of what I do is racist though. Like if I want to be around my people, that's not being racist.
So just to be clear, you're a racist that complains about racism.
Yeah, because you gotta fight racism with racism. That's what you gotta do.
So how do you know it's not? So how do you know? So how do you know? But Dex, how do you know that systemic racism isn't the white man fighting against your racism?
Because they started it.
Good question.
They started the racism. The white man started the racism. How
we got here was because of racism.
You sure?
No.
Yes.
No, that wasn't that. No, that wasn't it.
What wasn't racist about it?
It was opportunistic Africans that kidnapped their own and sold those Africans. No. Can I speak? It was opportunistic African. See that? Look, see.
It was a trade. It was a trade.
Well, if you would allow me to finish my statement, you may find out that we agree. It was opportunistic Africans that kidnapped their own, that also traded their own for goods and services. That's the reason they call it the transatlantic slave trade and not Holocaust. Hello. So can we agree?
But that term itself is saying that racism
we can't even agree. We can't even agree on the truth.
If you listen to me, you will see that I agree with you. But I'm saying that itself is saying that it's racist if it's not called a Holocaust.
No, it's not racist. That's making money. No. If that's the case, then a drug dealer is racist if they only sell drugs to black people.
I would agree with you.
But that don't make it racist.
How wouldn't that not make it racist?
Because you selling your own people. When I was selling bootleg doggone mixtapes, and I was one of the mixtape kings in Chicago, I wasn't racist because I was selling them to doggone black folks. And I wanted to sell them to white folks more than black folks. This is the racist part. Because the music industry been ripping off doggone black folks. So I was like, you know what? If I could build a nice white customer base, I'll feel better.
I agree. I actually agree with you with that point.
So that's what I'm talking about. But I am indeed a racist. I am a racist, and I don't.
Let me tell y'all.
But
given that, hang on a second, Dex. It's gonna be real quick. Given that y'all are both self-proclaimed racists, y'all deserve all the systemic racism that happens to y'all.
But you have to look at this. I have light skin privilege, so systemic racism doesn't affect me.
You got it. You're a racist with a shield against racism. Good for you, Leonard.
I have light skin privilege.
So let me ask you a question, American Dream. Why do you believe that Charlie Kirk didn't deserve it?
Because, bro, he's a husband and a father, and he
the
didn't.
hell that got to do with it?
And let me tell y'all, man. So far, the only thing that y'all have said about why he deserved it is because he was 10% off on his number of on his percentage of black single
that's
households.
That's misinformation.
Because he's 10%.
No,
if you think that's worth this, no. Hold on. No, you hold on, Leonard. Dex, there's no way you're gonna convince me that is worth this man being murdered. That is ridiculousness.
His own words got him murdered.
Because he was 10% off, bro.
No, his own.
Because because it's not 80%, it's 70%. How dare you? That's ridiculous, Dex.
No. He said himself that it is a necessary thing for people to die in order to keep our Second Amendment rights. This is what he said. So,
okay, bro.
So that's
right. And I never said he deserved it because of what he said. I'm just laughing at the shit because it's funny to me.
But a dream.
Funny to you. You think. Go ahead, Carl.
Didn't that rapper that got killed in Chicago on Michigan Avenue? Didn't he have kids too? And he was rich too.
FBG Duck.
Oh, that's
Dream.
his name.
What?
Okay, I don't keep up with the names.
What does he represent though? Honestly, what does Charlie represent? He don't represent no like a decent American person now. The things he was saying was crazy. He just fueling the fire to make America divisive. What's your thoughts on that?
He was a penile, wrinkle mouth ass boy.
Exactly. He doesn't. You know what I mean?
He was 10% off. He was 10% off. That's dangerous. That's misinformation. And you talking about a group of people that you have nothing to do with.
Like you'd have to
white
tell me
people are easy to be
exactly what did he say,
man.
Carl. Carl, you got to tell me exactly what he said that was like so crazy.
Some things he said about black people, I can't recall it.
No, man, y'all got to recall it, dog. Y'all got to no, hold on. You're gonna have to recall it because you can't press me about the crazy stuff he said. That's like when they asked Dex to go get the book. He was like, "I got the book." Then the homeboy said, "Go get the book," and he was like, "I can't find the book."
Did shoot him.
Yeah, you have a point.
Hey, did y'all see the video of him?
Yes, I did. I saw worse deaths, but that shit was funny to me.
It was funny. Like, Leonard, you know you're a sick person, bro.
I know I'm sick.
So you should get help, man. Yo, Leonard, get help.
Hold on.
Hey, Leonard,
as soon as he got hit, he was like, geek.
Hey, Carl, can I ask you a question, Carl?
It's right there. Bam. Look it up.
Carl.
Bam.
Yeah, I'm listening. I don't like what that white boy represent. Yeah, I'm there, man.
Yeah, we go.
Don't represent nothing good.
You got it right here.
You think he deserved to be killed because of what he represents,
Carl? A situation where individuals' personal interests.
Like you said, he got kids. Like
Carl,
you said, he got kids.
To get
He's gonna bring all those hatred.
Do you think he deserves to get murdered because of what he represents to you?
Google it. Look it up.
Hold on, Leonard. Leonard, hang on, bro.
Nah. To be honest,
you can't handle the truth. Google it. Look it up.
Hold on, Leonard. I can't handle you just talking like that. Carl, do you think Charlie Kirk deserved to get murdered because of what he represented to you?
No, he could change genuinely, but no, not to get killed. No,
to
be
honest.
Thank you,
sir. Thank you.
You wish harm on your people?
Okay. Who on here said he deserved to get killed? Name one person.
Hey man, it happened to him and he get what he get, but I don't think he deserved what happened. Nobody, I didn't hear nobody say that.
Nobody.
You're right, Leonard. You didn't say he deserved to get killed. You just celebrated that he got killed. You're right, Leonard.
I expect a bunch of people to get killed.
You're right, Leonard. You didn't say he deserved to get killed. You just said it was funny that he got murdered. You're right. You're on high ground, Leonard. I apologize.
The statement, it was funny because
American Dream. What you think he represents?
Check it out. Check it out, American Dream. When they mentioned gun violence to him, and he tried to differentiate between gang violence and regular violence, at that moment is when he got shot. I'm like, oh, the irony of it all.
That's because he used straw man fallacy.
It couldn't have got no better than that. That was the best ever.
Exactly.
That was so. I was like, let me put on my MAGA hat. That was.
What are you asking me?
What are you
asking me, Carl? Hang on a second, Leonard. What did you ask me, Carl?
I'm asking you the same questions he asked you earlier. I'm trying to get to the point of the conflict.
Hang on, I want to know what Carl asked me first, though. Carl, what did you ask me?
No, I'm saying like it seemed like you saying that you don't think he deserved to get murdered, but I'm saying like what you think he represent. To be honest, generally, you know where I'm going with this. What you think that guy represent?
What do I think Charlie Kirk represents? I think Charlie Kirk represents the American dream.
you to listen very, very carefully.
Tell the youth them to be strong. You can't tell the youth them to preach wrongs. While you trod it on these lands, just remember every man is equal. Yeah. Each one teach one, and our Father God, him a the only done. So make we reason, smoke trees, span the ends, all of the meds. Take a look at life, and don't close your eyes. Sometimes things happen, and it's no surprise. And I just, so it go, so it go, so it go, so it go. It's the government now have no heart, them no care about poor people. Yeah, bigger heads no love people again. Them more than little of them. Me see friends now reason again. Vex through whistle a blame. More time it hurt me to see how the face deal with the eagle of them. Regular me see it a pain. Regular me see it a pain. Take a look at life and don't close your eyes. Sometimes things happen and it's no surprise. And I just, so it go, so it go, so it go, so it go. It's the government now have no heart, them no care about poor people. Social commentary. Drop that one, your principle, you don't know. The global will come and do it. Some people life every day, it's stress. The high price from JPS, that topic is currently. Jah alone, him a go help you. We need food, cause we no healthy. We are feel the pain, beg you protect we. In our life, we have no fanfare. Take a look at life, and don't close your eyes. Sometimes things happen, and it's no surprise. And I just, so it go, so it go, so it go, so it go. It's the government now have no heart, them no care about poor people.